Welcome back, my friends. We are going to make some frisbees today. So I told you I'd give you how to make frisbee page. So what we're going to do is we are just going to use a piece of the cardboard box I showed you in the other video, and we are going to take a plate. Now, if you don't have a cardboard box, you can use. If you don't have a frisbee at home, if you have like a picnic plate or paper plates, you can try to put a couple of those together. You can try to use that as your disc. If you don't have that, little lid cans like this right here, off of like a Pringles can, makes a great little small frisbee. If you want to make a bigger frisbee, a coffee can lid works great. And my brothers and sisters and I used to use those to throw at things and to play frisbee types of games, and just to learn how to throw it up and have it come back to you, or throw it up and catch it. So what I'm going to do here is on my cardboard frisbee is I'm going to use a plate, and I'm going to draw a circle on my cardboard so that I can cut it out. The reason I want to use a circle is because I made a few yesterday and they were not perfectly round, so that kind of interfered with how they flew when you throw them. So make your circle, make it around. I like making it at the edge so that way I can cut it. Now, if I had two pieces of cardboard, I'd maybe take two pieces of cardboard and cut the same size. So take both ends of the box, cut it, and glue it together. So that's going to add more weight to it. Or I'll take one of my smaller ones that I made the other day, and I may add it to the bottom if I feel that it needs a little bit more weight. So you can do that. You can make a smaller one to fit on the bottom side, which we may even do that on here. And we'll see what I can find that is round that I can use to make a smaller one to help us add a little bit of weight in the center, and that'll help it fly just a little bit better. You want to try to, when you cut it out, you want to try to keep it as round as possible, because squares don't seem to fly quite as good. So what you can do is you can take, if you have a cup, you can use the bottom of your cup to draw a circle. I want a slightly larger circle than that, so I'm going to use the lid to my crock pot, and I'm just going to draw. Don't know if I'm going to make it. It might not be quite enough. So I'm just going to draw right around. If you're using something of your parents', make sure you're not getting your marker on the side. I don't want you getting in trouble for drawing on their favorite coffee mug. That would be bad. So just draw your other circle. You're going to cut it out. And this one's not going to be quite as perfect, mainly because I didn't plan it out, or I could have made it a little easier for myself. I didn't think about the second frisbee part. So I say so a lot, don't I? I would glue this to the bottom down here, or find a way to tape it. So that's going to add a little bit of weight. Now you want to make sure it's in the middle, directly in the middle, because if not, if you just like guess and you glue it and it's off to one side, then it's going to make a wobble. So you might even be able to just put a pin in it to start off to try to see how that works, or you can put a piece of tape on it to see how that works. Worst case scenario, you can try to put a staple in. So since I did one on one side, I would staple on both sides, mainly because I couldn't find my tape. I'm not sure where it's at. I think it's in the other room. So there you have your frisbee, have a little weight on it, and then you can throw it and see how it works. If it doesn't fly very well, or if it flies sideways or flip-floppy, if it rolls like this, then you know that you need to pull that off and recenter it. Once you find your center, Once you find your center, then you want to make sure you glue it down or tape it or put some more staples. Remember, if you staple though, you got to watch out for the nails underneath. So that's when you grab your candy tape, which I just said I couldn't find. I remembered while I was videoing that I had some in here too. So you just take your tape, tape it on, or put some tape over your staples to keep yourself from poking yourself with it. We're here to have fun, not to injure ourselves. Put tapes over your staples. Stand up. Good form. Have a good one.